What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Good Luck Chuck, and boy, do I have a treat for you guys this week. Now, we're gonna start with some One Piece cards, but it doesn't seem to have the white packaging from the other two packs, so I might have been scammed. But if you stick with the video, there will be a nice surprise towards the end. Alright, let's get to these cards. Alright, let's get right into it. Yeah, I do not remember a lot of these people. Some of these people I didn't even know had names. But, yeah. I remember that one. But some of these, I remember the episodes. I don't remember the names of everything, but that's all right, because One Piece is a great show. It's got so much deep character development, and I love it. Right? Sanji leaving the Bartier, like, it's fireness there. And the stories be fly. The world is so big. I'm pretty sure they have a One Piece game out. I need to see what it's about. But yeah. Ooh, Zoro. I like seeing my boy Zoro. In fact, I love seeing my boy Zoro. Oh my goodness. Nothing fire yet. But we keep pulling this one, but nothing fire yet. It's like the sets are being released like out of order. Because a lot of this is from early on when the Straw Hats was forming. And not so much with the current story. Like the first set was what? Romance Dawn. Had a lot of Wano in it, which is currently the arc it's in. But this one's starting to go back. Right, but I do like how the story moves along. It's Sanji. It moves along to gotta get a crew, then to the backstory of the crew, and then it literally can go anywhere it wants because it can travel the sea. But some of these are new and old at the same time, I guess. It's from all different arcs. I'll put it like that. But I wasn't expecting them to release, different arcs later on versus earlier on, if that makes sense. But we are flying through these. It is nostalgic. It does make me want to start over and watch it again. But I'm not super big on keeping the data of shows. Like, I'll watch them, but a lot of stuff I won't retain, like, to my memory. But I'll just enjoy it. Oh, Luffy. All right, let us not forget that we are trying to reach 100 subs. That's right. I need you guys to like and comment. I need you guys to spread the word of mouth. Get it. Ooh. Okay. I need the name of Good Luck Chuck to be a household one. So if you all would get to spreading it, that'd be great. Oh, look at Cracker cracking. It's crazy. All right, we've got to pause for the cause, okay? Now, we are trying to reach 100 subs here, so we need your participation, all right? I need you to spread the word to at least 3 friends. Let them know about the channel. And if we can reach 100 by the time we get to our year anniversary, we will be giving away this Blaine Moltres. Okay? Look at that beauty. Yeah? This could be yours if we reach 100 subs by the time of our 1 year anniversary. Okay? If you can accurately guess that, you can be in the running or the winner, for those of you that know, the true followers. All right? But let's get back to the show. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Good Luck Chuck, and you are now watching the first official, unofficial battle of Good Luck Chuck, facing off against Scarlet. So this is Chuck's debut battle. Scarlet is a veteran at this, but for some odd reason didn't decide to take the helms. So I think that is a part of their strategy. And for those of you that don't know, Scarlet is dastardly and decided to let me do all of the things, even though I don't know what I'm doing, just to battle. Keep that in mind as we continue to watch. But I didn't know which rules to pick at first, so I just went with normal. And then I didn't have all of my items on my Pokemon. I didn't have the moves that I wanted for my Pokemon. But I was eager to battle. Jumped right in. Decided to get my feet wet. It's crazy. I didn't even have my battle music ready. So after I selected my party of Pokemon, I was unaware that I needed to select the order of my Pokemon. So we sat on this screen for a while I checked messages and emails when I needed to do more on this screen. And as you can see, I only was able to select 3 Mons, but I was going battle anyway. Tinker, Tough, and Wishcash starting out. So I wanted to use Stealth Rock to set up, but because of Assault Vest, I couldn't use any status moves, and my lead Mon was all about setup and status, and I was unable to do anything but thrash. And they were thinking the same, as they was able to get, I think that was spikes. So that match was canceled once Scarlet realized I only had 3 Mons. But, you know, if they would have took the helm, this would have been a lot faster. I understand that they are on a time constraint. Having small children and whatnot limits their time, which would have made more sense for them to make all the decisions. But they're dastardly, so they clearly did it on purpose. So here I try to change my items, but I quickly learned that I couldn't do that. So I stuck with the same team and treated it as an exercise of, okay, what if I can't use the moves on my first Mon or my lead Mon? How would I go about the rest of the battle? So once I got back to the screen where I needed to select my order, I went ahead and tried to write down the names of Hismons and their typings in that little bit of time. Alright, let's get this battle started. We start out with the same mons, Tinker Tough and Wish Cash. Right? So, instead of switching out, I went ahead and went along with Thrash again to start things off. But I will get 3 Thrashes off. They're not very effective. So, decided to switch out. Get a type advantage if I could. Get Cerulege out there. Which I was able to get a pretty good matchup here. With Cerulege coming out. And Wo Chien being a grass dart. It has a mega weakness to bug attacks. But since the grass is a part of the dual typing, fire would do some damage. So we hit it with a Bitter Blade. Leaves it with a third of the health. Stay out there because I have the type advantage. We use Bitter Blade again to get back some of that health we just lost. And Scarlet switches out and brings out Tinker Tough. And this is a steel typing, so I'm still advantage here. And I get some of my health back. Alright, so we take out Tinker Tough. So far we are up 1. This is a great call. Fire train over here to go to a Fire Mon. Still haven't set up Palafin though. So we go for a Solar Blade because we have Power Herb on Cerulege. I wanted to see how it would work out. This is a grass type move, which should be effective on ground types. But it only did a third of the damage. And then Earthquake would destroy me, my fire typing. So we're tied. 1 mon apiece. So I wanted to go with water here to get to get the advantage on typing. But I don't have Jet Punch on here, which is the move I wanted on Palafin. But Flip Turn I thought would be good to do some damage and then have a Pokemon swap in but Palmont came out, took the flip turn. That did about 1/4 of the damage. So the plan was to bring out a mon that I knew would be strong enough to take the damage. But I ended up swapping Growlithe out because I didn't know if any other time would be good for Growlithe to come out, since he had Hippowdon, which is a ground type, and he had a Garchomp, which is the ground dragon. So it was hard for me to judge when to throw Growlithe out there. But this was a time, and I used Roar to get Palmont out so that I could potentially bring my hero Palafin out without risk of taking major special attack damage from Palmont. So I swapped in my tank. So Wishcash comes back out against Houndstone. Last Respect is what he used. I think would have did more damage a turn before that. So can't do anything with Wishcash other than just take damage. So we go for another swap here. And Annihilate comes out. Scarlet has the same idea, swaps out Houndstone for Wo-Chien. And I swap out Wishcash for Annihilate. Now, Wo-Chien has Grass Dark. And I believe fighting is an advantage over Dark, I believe. Shakalaka! So he was able to get some health back and a super effective move. So I was going to stick with Annihilate here. And whoever came out, I was just going to have to deal with. But I should have thought that Houndstone would be coming back to use the move Last Respect, and I should have known. But we do 1/3 of the damage, or 2/3 of the damage, so it wasn't a complete and utter loss. So then we have Palafin come back in his hero form now. So we're going to use Flip Turn because I couldn't use any other move because it was a ghost typing. But he ended up switching anyway. So we use Flip Turn, we get Palmont in the process. And we're going to switch out and this was kind of a reset to have Scizor come out, full health. And we wanted to see what he would throw at us. Then Houndstone comes back out. Here, had no idea that Bullet Punch was a priority move because I didn't read that fast enough. I only looked at the power rating. I believe we could have taken Hellstone out without taking damage, but the Iron Head did the job, but there was a lot of damage that was done. So on this ground typing, I figured a bug move would do some damage. I think it was enough to get it to within 2/3 of Hippowdon's health. And here we're trying to get this water matchup. So Hippowdon Earthquake does considerable amount of damage. Flip turn, I'm hoping would end Hippowdon, but swapped out, and Garchomp comes out. Oh, apparently a shiny Garchomp. And my flip turn misses, and I took damage from the Sandstorm. So here I have to take another Earthquake. Didn't switch out because no one would have been able to withstand that. Maybe Wishcash, but I wouldn't be able to go on the offensive. And because of that, I tried to find a mon that I thought was faster, but I don't think any of my mons were faster than Garchomp. So we had Scizor come out, takes a Fire Blast, which is overkill. Didn't get to use a move, but again, I should have tried Bullet Punch, some damage. And so I swapped Growlithe out, my only other somewhat decent attacker, because Wishcash doesn't have any damage moves other than Thrash. So Growlithe gets sent out. Wanted to try and get a move off to do some damage, but Garchomp was just faster than all of my weakened Pokemon. So my last mon is Wishcash, and Garchomp was the ace of this. And yeah, we were not prepared. Oh, and here, Scarlet decides to terrastalize on me. Kind of rude and unnecessary, but does outrage, and that ends my poor Wishcash, and that concludes the battle. GG. Wasn't bad, but as always, I'm Good Luck Chuck. This is Luck Studios. Peace.